Hello. Is this thing on? Hi friends, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. Hi Goaty, hi Voyage, and hi anyone who's lurking. Streamers show feet? That's illegal. That's illegal. Hello. Be happy with the front feet. These? You mean hands? I grab your little hands. Yes. Look at how well these came out. All dried. I'm glad I finished this before the heat wave, because these were dry within 24 hours. You know, it's usually like 24 to 48 hours, but these are dry. It's very neat. There we go. Balance the lighting out a bit. So what I want to do today, is maybe do some sanding if needed, but I think I'll mostly work on, you can see it on the claws here, the strips. No, let me turn the music down, because I don't know about you, but it's a bit loud for me. Boop, there we go. To add strips to make it look more like these talons here. I'm gonna be using 2mm EVA foam. It looks like an A4 paper, but it's foam, the size of a sheet of paper. There we go. And then I still have the shoes here, but I'm not sure I'll be gluing them on today. But yeah, it's time to do the hallux as well. I already cut out wire. I'll be gluing the wire in between these two sheets of foam. And then also shaping that into a toe, a little back toe. So yeah. Because then once that is done, I can stick the wire in the shoe. And hopefully make it stick. But that's a problem for another time. Happy Friday, friends. How are we doing today? It's still warm here. It's about 27 degrees in this room, which is the coolest it's been all week. I will, however, turn the fan on. There we go. Getting the fan going. Boop, boop. Yep, these two go together. I think. I have to see which sides go together best. I think this one, like this. It already has a bit of that round shape. Not sure about this one. That's alright. I'll shape it. Because this one goes on the left like this. And this one on the right like this. So before I glue anything together, I need to get it right. And also... you too strong? You might be too strong. No, that could work. How many of these do I have? Typical. I had two. And now I can only find the one. Alright, I'll make it work. I'm thinking if I should grab some heat and carve out just a little bit for this wire to sink in. So the foam attaches to each other better. I think I will. Let's see. There it is. My shitty one setting soldering iron with a crooked tip. That's only getting used for this type of thing nowadays. Yeah, you can tell the tip is going places. I think it's even wobbly. Eh, not too bad. But it's at an angle. Alright, let's get this one done. Really push the wire in so it leaves a mark. Same here. Not too close to the edge because I still want to do sanding and stuff on it. All right, safety first. So. There will be fumes coming off of this foam. I'm tracing this before the imprint disappears. so I know where to use my soldering iron. Let's grab a scrap piece of foam. There we go. Always test it on scraps to see what it does. Nope. Needs a bit more heat, I think. No, if I do it slowly. Okay, I can tell. It's foam, it'll shrink. Need to do it closer to the extractor. For safety. That's one. And I'm doing this in the bottom half because the top half will get a lot more sanding and stuff done. So if I do it in the bottom half, there's less chance of me reaching that wire. Gotta clean your tip. You can tell the temperature is a bit higher on this one. It's thicker and more even. Hi, non-binary! Impression bit this week. Huzzah! 18 loads of laundry, 20 bags of rubbish, and a week's with the floors winning! Hell yeah! Hell yeah. Write that high, but be careful not to burn yourself out. I believe in you. That is incredible, though. That is an incredible amount of chores that you've done. Well done. There we go. Alright, that's these two done. Now I'll leave this one to cool down. And I'll leave that one here because I'll need to use glue that has plenty of fumes as well. So I'll still need the extractor. Alright, let's see. This one fits perfectly. This one needs a stern talking to. We had an agreement, buddy. Why are you not fitting? What is the haps? There we go. Alright. Ugh. I hate it, but I will use it. Because my brain is more important than avoiding a small amount of discomfort. So, putting on my PPE like a good little guy.
I know, sound like Darth Vader. Sorta. Darth Vader from Temu, I think. Or Wish. Or, you know, whatever. It's not the most comfortable, and it sounds funny, but it's good for your brain. Let's see if I can open this one if I accidentally glued it shut. But also, my hands are dry. So, I use hand cream right before stream. Ugh. I can't have sippies with this thing on! Hi, Fan. I will have sippies when I'm done, okay? I promise. Alright, it's time for the paint rag. Oh, there we go. Yeah, just adds a little bit more friction. I need it. How are you? Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, you're still liquid. Oh, I can smell it. Hold on, that's not good. Well, alrighty then. Thank you. I need to tighten these straps because I can smell it and that's a bad sign. There we go. Perfect. So this is a contact cement, and it needs to be put on both sides, both halves, and left to dry. But I need to get new one of this stuff soon. because there's not much left in there. But that's good. That means that the small container like this will last me a long while. I bought that somewhere last year, if not 2 years ago. Got a good amount of use out of it. It has a brush built in. Like, buying bulk is all well and good, but if you can throw away like half of it because it's dried up before you use it, then it's no use, right? No good. Yep, really getting to the last bits of this bottle. All right. All right, I'll go refill my hydration. Alright, let me set a timer until I can see this is dried. Meanwhile, I'll put away this one, because I no longer need it. Ugh. Yeah, once this has been glued together, I'm gonna clamp it and leave it. And then decide on strips for this one. I think we'll look at Will still wearing his respirator. I'll look up the top of Corvette Feetsies. I'm not sure if I should do that with strips or maybe with more foam clay by the looks of it. Because, can I drag this one here? I can! Oh, or not. Hello? No. Was there for a second and then I was denied. How about like this? Yeah, if I save it to my PC for a sec. Okay, cool. I'm gonna put you here. Yeah. That's a massive claw at the back there. He's big. Why are they always pictures from the side? Give me one from the top. There we go. That's more like it. This one. Yeah, that's more like it. I'll put it on the big screen so I can actually see the details of it. What I can see in both these images, hold up, is that the nail is more even with the top than it is on mine, so I will have to even that out with clay anyway, which is fine. My nails are sticking up a bit more, so they definitely don't touch the floor. Or at least I know. Yeah, my nails just stick out at the moment. So what I need to do is to make sure that that is more even with the toe. So it really looks like it's growing from there. Which I can do. Just some foam clay. It's fine. So I'll probably not use yeah, I'll probably not use the strips then. I'll just use foam clay. That's alright. Alright, let's see how far in our 2 minutes. Yeah, this one's gonna need a bit longer. That's still wet. This one's dry, but this one's still wet. Wet. I'm just pushing the wire in. Thank you for the Lord pledge. I understand that this fake Vader voice is not for everyone. Trust me, it's not for me either. It's not the most comfortable thing, but it is necessary. So it's gonna air dry it a bit quicker. Eh. Oh yes. Have a good nap. Eat a mood. Have a good snooze. I still fuck it with that. So I mostly need to make sure that these edges are secure, like, evenly. Everything else I can sand. I also need to be careful because once it's stuck, it's stuck. So gently pressing it in place. And another one's over. Properly pushing it down. And past all the edges. Yeah, it's a little strong. We're gonna leave it in front. Oh, certainly. Same on this end. There we go. Switch it in place. There we go. Oh, now I can take off this thing. We'll leave this one on for any residual fumes that are here. I need to take this thing off.
Ugh, because it's so sweaty. The sweatiest. Also, cheers, son. Sippies. Alright. Let's see. I can't really put this in position until I... No, actually, maybe this one's left. This one's right. So roughly here. Which means first off, this one will need to bend down to get to the sole. But can I mark that? I want roughly from here. I can mark that. Sweet. All right. I'll probably have to cut this shorter. But if you go from here, yeah, you'll have to be shorter. Come on. And then carefully wedge that in later. But at least this'll work. Yeah. I'll do the same with this one. Mark that. Yeah. Okay. That way. Through here. Yeah. Cool, cool. And it works. Sweet! And the same I did with these. I want to draw the joint, but only one. It's too thin. So it needs to have better grip. At least cut off the excess foam. Yeah, I'll leave this. I'll sand these off stream. Because I really don't feel like doing another stream of just sanding toast. Like you've seen that last week. You know what that's about. Instead, more foam clay. Let's see. Let's start with the toe. Really make that look like it grows out of, or the nail that grows out of the toe, I should say. Okay, let's make a bit of a rectangular shape. I'm trying not to use tools to make it look organic. There we go. And then rinse, repeat, I guess. This one, hold on. Oh, it is nice and sticky. That's good. Might need more of this one actually. So instead, I'll go here. Hi, Pri. It's going. I'm making the... I don't even know what to call this. Does anyone know? If I had to describe it, I'd say scales on the talon. I initially wanted to cut strips of foam and glue them on, but I felt like it would look better and more natural if I used foam clay for that. And by not using any tools, I don't risk making any harsh lines, which makes it look more natural as well. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. Nix! Feet live on the internet for free? Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. How you doing, Nix? I hope you're doing well. Has the rain blessed you yet? Have you been blessed with rain? Or do I need to have a stern word with the weather gods? Like, I already sent my quote over to Goat earlier that day, otherwise, and like I didn't know you didn't have any, so otherwise I would have sent some your way. But I reached my quote of daily magic. I hope you understand. I can only do so much before they grow suspicious, you know? There. And then I'll enhance the detail with paint. No, it rained so far and you drizzle. You live in a German desert. RIP. Alright, try to replace start and boarding. Oh, in a bolt to just. Oh, an Echo sends it abort before anything has a chance of going wrong. Yeah. That sounds like a good call. I didn't know Germany had a desert. But I suppose it has become one by now if you've not had rain for that long. But yeah, you know, just adding details to the feats. This has been a bit too much. Let's take that away. Away. Boop. And then smooth you down. German dessert, yeah. All kinds of weather alarms are going off at the moment. The temperature of the river remains on the highest level alarm for the second time since its inception. Oof. Yeah, we've had some weather alarms here as well. We had a code, so we have a color system. Like, normally it's green, so they don't really mention that because that's just, you know, everything's cool, baseline, all good. Then there's a yellow, which is like, hey, You gotta be on alert. Then there's orange, where it's like, be careful, only go out if you really have to. And then there's a code red, when it's like, for the love of everything, stay inside. And we've had orange for a heat and thunderstorms this week. And blender, yay! Indian curry leaf, lesser galangal, and other shenanigans. I love that for you. Shenanigan plants, hell yeah! I'm here for it. I'm just happy that the temperatures here are cool enough that I can stream again. Like, before I started stream, it was 26 in this room. And the start of stream was 27. It currently is 28 point something. But that is a whole bunch cooler than it has been in the past week. So I'm actually feeling good. And the window is wide open. Some fresh air coming in, you know? Also, I wasn't sure about this, but now that it's taking shape, I'm actually really happy with it. Oh, this is coming out. Like, this one looks a bit weird, so, but I think if there's more contrast here in this rim, that it'll look a lot better, but it is how it looks. And then again, these are fucking feet. Who's gonna be staring at my feet all day? Except for you lot, now that I'm crafting. One shenanigan plant called bouillon. It tastes so much like soup! I have to look it up botanically. Good soup. You always manage to find such interesting plants, Nyx. That's really cool. If you ever find yourself in my area, I'll send you... Actually, I could do it anyway. There's a... I think the English word is nursery. That does biological herbs. Like, low pesticide and all that. And they have so many different ones, really cool ones too. Like unusual types of mint and such. And you know, if you need another excuse to come this way, there's also some really beautiful places I could take you for nature photography and such. If you're not sick of nature photography yet, that is, of course. You have to look and sniff at those. You don't have anything exciting locally. Road trip, road trip. Ah, look at that. Look at how much difference it makes. Hell yeah. Exciting. It's really good. I don't know what it's like for you guys, right? But trust me when I say that I am just as surprised with the outcome as you are. Like, I don't know where we're going. I'm just along for the ride, you know? I just get possessed by the spirit of creativity, and I'm along for the ride. Yeah. Hell yeah, Prue. I'm glad you see it too. You see my vision. Okay. Oh, that does not work. A pet. And add a little bit of water. There we go. So it doesn't end up like that clump of white foam clay I had. Rip. It's weird because it's like heavy now because it's full of water, but once this is dried up, it's super light. Like the heaviest thing's probably the nails, and that isn't super heavy. Also, no longer sticky, which is good. It has dried in the sunlight a bit more, so all is well. Actually, let me quickly... let me quickly look that up. Oh, sorry. Smacked into the microphone. I might have already sent you this, I'm not sure. Hold on, Nix, you're getting a DM. Sliding into your DMs live on the internet. Where are you? We've not chatted in a while. Which is fine. Just couldn't find you in the list. Boop! Get messaged, nerd. Ooh, the Brilliant Pandas. Veronia Girasavica. Related to borage? The hell is a borage? It sounds like saying porridge with a stuffed nose, you know, and you've got really bad cold. That's a borage. Yeah. Sustenance. I don't know. One of those companion plants, an excellent bee food plant. Nice. Those are really pretty. Ooh, young leaves can be eaten. Taste faintly of cucumbers. That's interesting because cucumbers don't really have that much of a taste. To me, at least. To me, it just tastes. I don't know. Tastes like I would describe the color green. I don't know. Is that synesthesia? That might actually be synesthesia. Well then, it tastes like the color green. Didn't sound appealing to you, but there's people making cucumber water. Yeah, just to give the water some flavor. Or just, Or just spiky leaf that won't hurt you, but don't half feel weird on the tongue when you eat them. But don't half feel weird. Huh? Hold on. Tiny brain does not comprehend. What does that mean? It won't hurt you, but don't half feel weird on the tongue. So, does that mean it feels kinda weird? Is that how I'm reading that? Or is it like, I don't know. What is, huh? Goats. My tiny brain cannot. What do you mean? What does it mean? It feels weird. Okay. Listen, I'm just a little guy. You know this. Turn of phrase. Okay. It's yeah. Tism go burr. I could pull the foreigner card, but I won't. I have plenty more cards in my deck. Reality must feel weird. I'd imagine you'd need to blanch them lightly like spinach. As soon as you said that one, you cause Katrina's gotten people before. Yeah. It's okay. I'm learning. I'm adding it to the database of turn of phrases. Is that like a local thing for you? A local saying? Or is it just not used that often? Like, first time I'm hearing it. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to, in case it's potentially doxing, because I know I can't be specific about my dialect and its turn of phrases because it is potentially doxing. That's what you get for, you know, being raised in a dead language where it changes every 5 kilometers or so. You don't think it's region specific? Yeah. Not half bad. Yeah, not half bad. You know what? Yeah, not half bad. I do get. I have heard. Yeah, though that means pretty good. So not half weird. Yeah, okay. Man, making me think. On a Friday? The fuck is this? Yeah, exactly, Nyx. Exactly, like that. That's how I feel right now. Yeah. A little bit more, and then I think this one's done. And all I have to do is roughly copy that design. There we go. Beats! Behold. Behold the Pete's. Googling it is interesting as it seems hard to actually define. Most accurate summary is surprisingly good. Huh. Today I learned.
I'm learning.
This one's so much heavier now because of the water content. But oh. Ooh. Oh well. Will do. You can already tell that this is shiny because this one's still sticky and wet, and the rest of it's already begun to dry, especially here in the middle.
Pete's.
It is yeah, it is indeed heavier because of the water content. That is slowly evaporating. It will be a lot lighter when it's done. It's just... yeah. Because this one barely weighs anything. And then this one's quite heavy. Alright, keeping this one nearby just to have a bit of a reference. I don't want it exactly the same, but I need them to be similar. Doctor gave you a pretty good bill of health today. Hey, they had to do a lot of exercise. I had to correct him on a lot. Do some exercise. Ugh, it's always the same, isn't it? Like, my current GP is really good and takes me seriously, right? But my previous GP has always assumed that, like, oh yeah, you're fat, so you must be unhealthy, blah, 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 blah. But, like, my cholesterol is fucking perfect. My blood sugar, my blood pressure, like, everything's fucking perfect when measured in, you know, standard environment. We're gonna see what it's gonna do when I get that tilt table test, because I expect some interesting results. But yeah, no, I'm perfectly healthy according to all my blood tests, you know? Non-zero amount of exercise. Yeah, exactly. But congratulations on your clean bill of health. That's good. Good to hear. really like working with foam clay like this. Just freehand sculpting. Just feeling it out, seeing where it takes me. And then I have 2 strips here. Okay. Yep. Okay. And this is also really good for my perfectionism, right? Because I can just go, hey, it's a natural thing. It's not supposed to be perfect. It is supposed to look organic. Hence the no tools. Apart from a little bit of the wet brush that I used earlier, because I accidentally stuck the clay too close together, and then I just used the brush to create a gap in between. But that's it. And another thing is, like, it doesn't have to be true to life because I'll be wearing it. I'm not a bird. My anatomy doesn't match. So it's anthro anyway, and I get to decide what that looks like. I think it's also partially why I enjoy making original characters so much. I get to decide. I don't have to copy something. Although I have to say, sometimes it's harder because I have to come up with things. Like, I still have not figured out the outfit for George. Like, with the witch hat, which is not finished. I'm ashamed to admit. But with the witch hat, for example, I put that on George and I was like, shit, that looks really good. So instead of a bard, George is now some sort of mage, but I don't have an outfit for him yet. I don't know what that looks like. I think I do still want to make a blue wool cape. Or a half cape, I think. So the tail can still peek out from underneath. And a necromancer. Oh my god. And then the question is, do we make that very obvious? Like, will there be skulls and stuff in the design? Or do we make that not as obvious and just make that canon, you know? That now we get to the lore part, chat. Is where George is from is necromancy a forbidden art or a hidden art? Or is it something that you can practice openly? And then it wouldn't make sense to me that the skulls would just be human, right? I do have several patterns for making skulls out of EVA foam. That's how I made this one. Hold on. Hold on, I think it fell behind the cabinet. Here it is. Like, also, hi Panda. It's good to see you. But like, that's how I made this one. Many moons ago at this point. Originally from our Ewok shaman. Make a quick pizza poem ID. The brainstorm birthday gifts. Ooh, okay. Been told you shouldn't get a gift, but I don't want to be the only one. Not. Yeah. Do you need help brainstorming, or are you good? If you decide on getting flowers, if this person has cats, don't get them lilies. Because even the pollen of lilies is poisonous to cats. Just the alcohol aisle, hands the ID. Yeah, hey, if that works, why not? Alcohol or something for the kitchen is always nice as a don't bring any gift. Mm-hmm. Unless you know the person doesn't drink, but yeah. I do feel like flowers. We should bring back giving flowers as gifts, regardless of gender. Oh yeah, same. Same. I am one of those people. Though we really need to clear that out because there's so much on there. But we rarely drink. Like I had on Sunday, I had a shandy because we did a barbecue, and then last week, because it was super duper hot, like this week, sorry, when it was super duper hot, I had cider. And before that, I think I had red wine at dinner in May. Because, yeah, we don't really drink here in this house, and that's okay. Love me a good wine with a good meal, you know, good company. Your gift today, I'd buy a block of butter, some thyme and oregano, put it in a blender, half a teaspoon of salt, and 1 garlic clove. Ooh, ooh. I would use, ooh, what did we put in our garlic and herb butter again? Definitely chives and parsley. But the rosemary and, the thyme and oregano sounds like a really good one too. Now we'd grab a block of butter, chives and parsley, usually fresh from the garden. Chop that up, add some coarse sea salt and some garlic and whip that up into a herb butter. That's, yes. I have to give the thyme and oregano a go sometime. But yeah, used to do that with barbecues when spoons were more plentiful. That and homemade whiskey cocktail sauce for the barbecue. With a whiskey that would, you know, suit the mood, the occasion. It's really good. And there was a garlic sauce as well that I used to make that would have sambal in there, so a nice spicy kick. I'm not sure everyone's familiar with sambal. Like, it's a really very common condiment here because of the Indonesian culinary influence here. But it's a chili paste. Different types of chilies and herbs as well. Yes, put cider on the shopping list next. Getting potted herbs and plant anytime. Yeah. Aw, that's really sweet, Nix. That's so nice. Honestly, I feel like what ties this community together is plants and cooking. And I love that. It's things that really make me happy as well. Like, I love that we have there's a ramen cart cookbook. Like, if there's a recipe that you have that you love and that you're like, I want to share this with the rest of the nerds, or if someone has requested that you share the recipe, look in the food channel. There's a thread called Ramen Cart Cookbook. There's a bunch of lovely recipes in there as well. I think I might actually throw in the garlic sauce and the butter and the whiskey cocktail sauce later. Someone reminds me. Unless that is not something you want to chat, that is also fine, then I will not. Yes! I believe in you, Panda. Thank you for the lurk. Hold on, let me scroll up for that. If cuttings are half-white monstera is said to be big enough that cuttings are possible. Ooh! Should I wish to make some? It's one double in size in just over a year with a renovation limiting sunlight. Nice. Just took 3 leaves under the one of the lights and then yeah! Yeah! Nice. Nice. I still have not gotten myself a variegated monstera. Like, prices were so hideously overpriced, like, for the longest time. And then I kind of just, meh. I mean, granted, I also got more and more sick and a lot of plants died in the Great Depression. It's me. My Great Depression. But yeah, maybe I should. Mayhap Mayhap. I see one of you gems tagged me in the cookbook. Appreciate you. I don't know who it is, I just see a tag. Yeah, after stream I'll go to the kitchen and grab my my little recipe notebook that is falling apart at this point, I think. So many good recipes in there. I should probably put my blog on there as well, just to... Cause, yeah, there's a lot of recipes that I have online on the website. Fully Stuffed Geek that I've not worked on in about 10 years now, I want to say. Like, it's up to date on things, but there's not been any more blog entries. I have not had the energy. Those cuttings can make for great gifts. Ooh. A big boy philodendron. Philodendron Jose Buono always takes these right in front of the lamp so that they burn. I don't rotate them daily. Greedy. Couple of chains of center. Yeah. That got built to you in a hurry. Hot damn. Hey! Hello, camera plant. We're actually talking about plants currently. Real ones, not plastic ones. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm sculpting feet. Oh, that is a really good bargain, Prue. That is incredible. Holy shit. The feeties! Hi, Shackle! Coming along nicely, thank you. Hi, hi. Their feet alright. But yeah, look at them. I'm so proud of the sculpting. Streamer show feet, yo. They some feet, aren't they just? Feet. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is a hallux that I will sand and sculpt off stream, because I did a whole stream of sanding last week, and I'm good, you know. I wanted to finish these to give you the overview, the overall, like, my vision. Yay. And we're getting there. Yeah, Pete's. Ooh, don't tempt me like that, Nyx. There we go. All right. I need to get new foam clay soon. Look at that. There's not much left out of that whole pot. Larger one's still more than 50. Is it philodendron you like? Yeah, it's got off a node. And Daddy Cat and Era talked last year, and they were like, please don't. We're human as well. Come talk to us. But don't just snip them. Yeah. There's a lot of plans in the pandemic years. Yeah. Yeah. For real though. But yeah, if anyone wants to adopt Jumanji, it is Like, it is at the point right now where I have to take it off its table that it's standing on and add another moss pole, like, on top of the current one. Because it's so big. It's already reaching the ceiling again, chat. I don't know what to do. There's a reason it's called Jumanji, okay? This thing grows so ridiculously fast. Like it's I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know how, but it does. Look it! I mean, they're not always expensive because they need special care, gamma plants. Some of them are just expensive because they're a hype, they're a fad, and the ones like Thai Constellation just were incredibly rare. They're not anymore because of the amount of people that have bought them, but they still go for hideous prices. Pot off and put in pot for new Jumanji. Give to friends and family. But all my friends live in my computer. They live all across the world, but not exactly nearby. And I'm not sure if that some things you cannot ship internationally. Like, I don't think I would be able to ship it to my UK friends, let alone in the US. I don't know if they would fucking survive the post. Yeah, that too, Pre. Because it is it's a mutation, right? It's not a built-in genetic thingy, and that's why you need cuttings. But I've also seen people sell singular nodes without a leaf, so you can't even double check if it's really variegated or not. Just sell the nodes for hideous prices. Yeah. Look, the Pete's! Plans of passports? You're kidding, right? And as soon as the labs forgot to grow them in vitro, yeah. Yeah. Not totally kidding. Explain. Plans of passport ever in the EU. What? It's on the growing pot? Huh. Oh, I didn't know that. Holy shit. I am learning. Any plan you buy with a growing pot, you'll see a genus so you don't get bamboozled. Huh. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna put away the foam clay. But, Pete's! To prevent diseases from spreading, in addition to all the import stuff, for some... Both of them when they were younger planted the best pit? What? Listen, I got a new passport last year because I had my name changed. But now I'm kind of curious what photo you have on your passport, Go Wiz. Here's about a pink princess philodendron and a prize of orange philodendron. So you got a royal couple in your house and the growing intertwined. Nice. And then you're reusing the pot for something completely different, throwing the whole system in disarray. Anarchy! Become ungovernable! Who is masquerading as you? Who in your garden? These are the real questions. Alright, let me put these away to dry fully. This one's already dried at the top. Now this needs 24 to 48 hours. Fully like dry. It's already so much lighter because of the water content that has evaporated in the short amount of time. Actually I'm gonna put those on my desk. Yeah, and then once this one's been sculpted, or these two have been sculpted, we'll add the toes as well. Hi, Voyage, welcome back! Your little lemon tree is currently pretending to be parsley. Currently all the pots are filled with willow cuttings. Nice. I'm thinking I'm gonna continue with these. With the fingies! Technically also talons, so still counts as feet, chat. Bite me. Okay, you can see these haven't been covered in resin yet. Zip. And they're a bit smaller. Slightly. Now for these, thinking, let me clean this brush. It is clean. No more foam clay in there. Good, good. Now grabbing, this thing. What do you call this thing, chat? What is this thing? My brain says vice, but I'm not sure that's the word for it. It is a vice! What? I am a genius! Unstoppable! Back bits out of jaws. Vice or clamp? Clamp. Are a virtuous person, you only have one vice? I'm not sure what the other meaning of vice is. I believe it has to do something with like legal system or something. I don't know. The only reason I know that is because someone I follow on Tumblr is also a lawyer and has named her cats Malice, Vice, and Mayhem. But I'm just a little guy. And to go down for the blackboard is clampy bit, right? Yes, yes. But it's the opposite of virtue, so one weakness kinda. Listen, I had to be nerfed somehow, somewhere, okay? God said, you are too powerful. Get nerfed, idiot. And that's why I'm chronically ill. It's true. Because God got scared. That's why. Immoral or wicked behavior, according to the dictionary. There we go. It honestly sounds like a perfectly reasonable cat name. Which way do you turn again? That way. Got it. Excuse me, why do you not fit? That's not the kind of behavior I need there. Little buddy. I need you to actually fit on this screw. Otherwise that's problematic. I will get a wobbly disc. That's dangerous. Let's not do that. You don't fit! Son of a bitch. Fine, be that way. You fit on this one? You seem thicker. So that won't fit then. This one will fit, sweet. Can't have a wobbly disc. That's dangerous. Alright. Now, what I want to do... we zoom in. Hold on to your butts, chat. We're going for a little ride. So what I want to do is cut it up to the holes. Because that way it still has a bit of a flared base, but not as wide. Because it's too wide. This is supposed to be like nails. It's gonna go inside the gloves, right? So this is too wide. So let me take that off. Give him the clamps! Calm down. Jeez. Ah, yes. I remember now. Hold on to your butts. And before you get all excited. No crotch cam for you. There we go. Gloves? Remember, chat, the PPE stays on during. No childish giggles allowed, alright? Alright, let's see. That looks stable enough. First one's always the scariest. I always hate the flying plastic bits the most. So this one's mostly melting because it's a thermoplast because it's 3D printed. There will be tiny bits of plastic flying, sure, but it is mostly going to be melting. I probably need the bigger saw. That one went through. Yeah, you can see like these bits of plastic. That's all melted. That's even worse in your experience? Eh, not the worst. Chat, this is a reminder to do as I say and not as I do. Like, I'm not your real dom, right? You can do whatever the fuck you want. But please be careful and keep in mind that I have about 3 decades of crafting experience. Not necessarily with a saw, but I was given a hammer as soon as I could safely wield one. And I've not stopped creating things since. So please be careful. Please be safe. I see. So this one is actually solid on the bottom because it's smaller. It's a smaller 3D print. But this one does have a solid bottom. Any solid bottoms in chat? Smells unpleasant, unpleasant on the skin. His need on a plastic plant pot. Ooh, yikes. Dremel me, baby. The solid bottom, probably. Oh, hold up. Oh, that is perfect. It's quote 69. Hell yeah. Beautiful. Just to get technical for a minute, this is not a Dremel. Dremel is a brand. This is my flexible shaft grinder, chat. Flexible. I mean, wow, that's so interesting. Beautiful. So it's not fully solid. Yeah. I still feel like this will work for the thumb, but for all the other fingers, this is still too wide. Then shops with beer and chocolate. Hell yeah. It's really fucking cool though. But at least if I can get all of them down to this size, I can always take off more. It's gonna be harder to make that base wider again. No, I'm thinking if I should I'm thinking if I should try a bigger blade or not to go through. See, what's one size bigger? Take these off. You fine-tune the size with nail clippers? I could, if I get them all down to this. If I get them all down to this thickness, then I definitely could. Or grab my shitty old soldering iron with a crooked tip that featured earlier in this stream, and just melt it down. I have a fume extractor, so I can do that safely. Excuse me, why don't you fit on the hole? Alright. Sized up. Come on, buddy. Back in your packaging. Excuse me, you two weren't even invited to the party. Get back in there. There. Alright. Squeezing back into these gloves. The weather has made me retain quite a bit of fluid again. But it was to be expected. Now these gloves are really tight. Alright. I'll try from the top with this one. See how that goes. Yep, that one went through. All right. Alright, I'm gonna turn it around. So I can do it safely, because I can already feel the saw pull on it. It's not good. I'm thinking it might be faster doing it the other way around, taking off the bottom first and then the edges. These will all need sanding, definitely. Right. Nope. Bad idea. Alright. I'll mute, but I do the rest of it so you're not constantly hearing the saw going. You saw nothing, chat. Definitely not my camera clamp failing on me and flipping upside down to show my face. Alright, here's the thing, chat. I don't think I can do this safely with a saw. These are a lot thinner than the others, and I keep slipping. You can see it here. Which is not good. So instead, I'm gonna opt for plan B. Get the fume extractor. Take a sippy. Whip out the shitty soldering iron. You're not tall enough. Can I pull you closer? I can, sweet. Oh. Should not be audible for you. There we go. For those of you that missed it before, say hello to shitty soldering iron. It... Tip is at an angle. It's not ideal, but it'll be perfect for shit like this. I used it to melt down the foam to make the wire fit into these pieces at the beginning of stream. On camera, don't film me. So we'll see. Oh. There's an ad starting soon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take a be right back. And I suggest you do the same, chat. I'll see you all in a bit. Alright, let's do this. Hope y'all had a good break. Let's see if this works any better than what I was trying with the saw there. I mean, it melts alright. And I don't really smell it, which is good. It means that this one's doing its job. It's not through and through. More experimentation required. Alright. You know what, Chad? I think this was good. This is where I'm gonna leave it, because I'm gonna do some more experimenting. I'll continue this off stream so you don't have to continue clenching your buttholes because I'm doing dangerous shit with a saw on stream. I think that's actually a good idea. You know what? Let's fucking do that. Let's go find someone to say hello to. Someone who is chill on vibing and not working with power tools. Maybe. Ooh, why not? We've not said hi to Tiffin in a while, who's working on 40k armor. I think some of you will like that. Yay! Thanks for hanging out with me today, friends. And thank you for your patience during the heat wave. I'm sure it wasn't the last of this year. But yeah. We are gonna go say hi to Audrey Tiffin. He's doing some really interesting stuff. Also crafts. Very crafty person. Makes fursuits and big cosplay projects, and they're just lovely to vibe with, you know? I'll be back tomorrow with maybe crafts, maybe a game. Who the fuck knows? We'll see. We shall see. I'm gonna take this time to... There we go. Show you the Pete's. Pete's. One last time. Look at them. This is going to be excellent. It's going to work out just fine. All right, friends. I'm going to continue experimenting. And remember, take care of yourselves. Take care of your spoons. And I'll see you all around on Realms of Twitch, all right? Grab some raid text if you wanna. I love you all. Bye-bye.